This is Simple Living with Biata. I normally do things like this and this and this to build our dream home and homestead from start to finish. But some weeks I have to slow it down. So I'm gonna be heading to my homestead and then we're gonna be making pasta sauce from scratch in my tiny kitchen in my camper trailer. Let's go. So I'm here on one of my off days with my family. We're hanging out and I think the deer got into my tomato garden. It kept them out for maybe a month and they found their way in and they have destroyed some of my tomatoes. So, oh my goodness. I hope they don't eat this one. Whoa.
And another. Okay. No.
There's one. Oh my gosh. I love potatoes. And I love you.
It's a rainbow.
It's not the priority, but I really hope this place, this garden one day just looks incredible. I'm excited to show the progress over the years.
Mommy, they're all the same size.
So the last week I've had my daughter home with me and we have just been having lots of fun, but today we're trying something new, which is canning in the trailer. So we're gonna do some pasta sauce and we're gonna do it the Italian way without water bathing them, and we will see how it goes.
We're getting ready to blanch the tomatoes by doing an X on the bottom and coring them.
Chris, I want to do it. Ross.
We're blanching the tomatoes by putting them in boiling water for about a minute until the skin starts peeling off and putting them in the ice bath to cool down. Time to get it boiling again for the next batch and time to start peeling this skin off.
Okay, little update. This is a lot of work to do without two adults. So having some regrets, but also it's really fun. My daughter's helping me, she's doing a great job. Okay, I'm outside. My daughter, I lost her to watching TV, but she helped me cut an entire case, 25 pounds of Roma tomatoes. I'm getting to the point where I don't care if I over blanch them, they're gonna get cooked anyways. And I'm basically peeling off the skin with my hands, poking a hole in the middle, squeezing out the juice, and then like squishing it into the pot. And it's working really well, it's going quickly, and any bacteria that didn't wash off of my hands will get cooked off when I cook the sauce. It's just honestly making things go so much quicker. So I'm glad to be able to squeeze the juice, because when you get a lot of the juice out, the cooking and reducing process doesn't take as long. I have everything in the pots though. Okay, it's been reducing for a while. The liquid is starting to evaporate, but what I think I'm gonna do is actually take some of the juices out and put it to the side. We're gonna make tomato soup, I think, tonight. We have some leftover bones, so we'll make bone broth with the leftover tomato juice. So I think that's gonna work well.
Next up, I'm getting the veggies and herbs ready to put into the pasta sauce. Right now, I'm doing some garlic cloves and I'm gonna heat them up in our air fryer to get them nice and roasted.
The onions never fail.
I highly recommend putting a wet cloth down by where you're cutting your onions because it absorbs the acids and stops making you cry. Whenever I buy pasta sauce from the grocery store, I always get roasted garlic. I just find it's so much more flavorful, but you don't have to roast the garlic to make pasta sauce. Next up, we're adding in the basil. Basil is also one of my favorite flavors for pasta sauce. I'd say the more the merrier, and I'm adding in a little bit of oregano as well. And look at the amount of scraps we have. I'm so happy to compost this to make amazing soil for our garden next year. So hopefully things grow better.
The sauce is done, it's cooked, but I still have to can it. And I'm gonna do this technique that the Italians do where you don't water bath it, and you put the sauce in, wrap it up in towels, put them upside down, and they should hopefully seal. The Italian way, or the blanket trick, actually worked really well. It stayed nice and insulated, and those jars were still warm a day and a half later. They all sealed, they're all in storage now, and it was just a great experience not having to water bath them, and it made it so much easier in our tiny kitchen in the trailer. Thank you so much for watching this week. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It is a huge help. And we'll see you next week where I'm framing some really cool floating shelves for our camper trailer. Bye.